Black Ops 2 was an absolute masterpiece, as I just showed you such an emotional moment. My brethren, we are 7 days, a week away from the BO4 reveal event. All the YouTubers are going to be out there. I'll be one of the only ones posting videos on it. It's going to be insane. But anyway, yes, the elite beings known as Treyarch, back in the day, they made this masterpiece, this piece of art, this thick piece of art, Black Ops 2, and they're also making Black Ops 4, so here is what BO4 can learn from BO2. Black Ops 2 was such a good COD game because Treyarch were making it. And there's one secret behind the scenes, and it's because Treyarch are big buff boys, and I know you guys watching, if you're not already, are wondering how you can do this. Well, become part of the brethren, subscribe, and instantly you'll become a... The FBI made me beg for subs, please don't hurt me. So one huge reason why Black Ops 2 was so good was it was boots on the ground, but it wasn't slow ass. No man, it was fast ass. So yeah, it was a fast, smooth ass game. Oh, I've said ass too much. But I know that like exosuits advanced movement does speed up the game, and that's one of the best things about advanced movement. However, I hate when I'm aiming at someone and they literally jump out of my screen. How does that... So with Black Ops 2 being boots on the ground, like the preferred movement from the COD community, but it wasn't slow, boring or campy, and it was fast, it was smooth, it was buttery smooth, man. That's obviously a great thing, so if Black Ops 4 is like that, then that's a huge plus. I mean, that's what I was hoping for World War 2, and recently, yes, it's gotten faster because of changes being made. Too little, too late. So yeah. If it's as fast paced as Black Ops 2, in my opinion, I think BO2 is the fastest boots on the ground COD. It's all great. It's all great. Black Ops 4, please do this. Like, Treyarch, if you didn't do this, you're done. Please don't hurt me. I didn't mean to insult you. I think everyone, absolutely everyone, yes, even if you're not a person, if you're an alien watching this, I think we can all agree that a fast paced boots on the ground, just like Black Ops 2, is an amazing thing. It can't be bad. However, if you want to speed up even more and make us become robot cheaters once again, that's fine by me, that's fine, but don't tell the brethren I said this. Treyarch have truly ascended. Well, they did back with Black Ops 2, because something I loved about BO2 Zombies was all the different crews. You know, you could play as the hazmat lads, the suited lads, you could play as the transit crew. Misty, man, you could play as Misty, like, of course, the Mob of Dead and the Origins, the Primus crew, right? There's so much different crews in the game, when if you like compare that to like BO3, where you just have Primus and the Shadows of Evil crew, I see the good sides of both, right? Because with Black Ops 3, where it's just for like pretty much one character set through all the DLCs, they could tell a nice story that way. However, I think I prefer loads of different characters, because it just makes things different, you know? It makes the maps feel very different and gives other stuff their own character using different characters. I hope that made sense. My mind doesn't make sense, as you can probably tell. So if Black Ops 4 does something like that, I would be so happy, you know, like, let's say the main two crews are the Black Ops 3 crew and the Transit crew, and every DLC it swaps between the two crews, my mans will be happy. Could you imagine a game with loads of hype behind it, but then the multiplayer maps are so trash and there's only 9 of them, that it's a downward spiral? That would be crazy, imagine that, lads. In fact, I think I might have seen that somewhere. So if there's one thing that Treyarch cannot afford to mess up, that's multiplayer maps. Right, I've said this a couple of times now. Maps can make or break a multiplayer in Call of Duty, because if you think about it, it's the whole multiplayer thing is like built upon the maps. Everything you're going to do in game is either in the menus or in the maps. So the maps need to be good, and I just think Black Ops 2 maps were so good. And on another thing, the DLC maps were so good, you know. The fast, boots on the ground maps on Black Ops 2 is definitely a lesson that BO4 can learn. However, if there's one small complaint, lads, don't let Treyarch hear, I'm going to say this fact. I'm just going to say, I love the Black Ops 2 maps. They're probably my favourite maps out of any COD game, but a lot of them were copy and paste. You know, like, a good 8 of the maps are pretty much the exact same layout. But yeah, don't let them hear this. There's something that Black Ops 2 Zombies just does better than any other COD game. And that's just the character of the maps, right? Every single map feels different, right? Playing Transit compared to Die Rise, compared to Nuketown, Buried, Mob of Dead, Origins, but every single map feels so different. I mean, look at the gameplay, man. I'm feeding a giant booze, and my man goes crazy, falls over, knocks over. What other game can you do this? What other game lets you do this thing? And that's why Black Ops 2 might just be the best thing the world's ever seen. Like, the big ass giant just broke down the... Black Ops 3 doesn't have anything. It's like, okay, let's get back on track before we lose our minds. So I just think that's, once again, a lesson that Treyarch can learn from themselves with Black Ops 2 Zombies. It's just, some of you guys might not like to hear this, it's my opinion, but I just think in Black Ops 3, a lot of the maps were, they just felt too similar. Like, they all had different vibes in different settings, but just the gameplay and the layout of how the maps were and what you were like had to do in the map, it just felt too similar. You know, when this, once again, Buried, you have all that different stuff. In Die Rise, you're in 2 skyscrapers that you can jump from different ones. Transit, it's like an open world map with a bus, you know? All these different stuff that make the maps feel different. I just love that Black Ops 4 can learn from that. So guys, I think that might be that's some lessons that Black Ops 2 can teach future Treyarch, because I'm just gonna say, they made some of the mistakes in Black Ops 3 that they could have learned from Black Ops 2, so yeah. What am I even saying? I think I just blacked out. I'm going to keep that in the video for comedy effect. I don't even know what I just said. I don't even know what's happening anymore, my lads. But we're going to end this video because I'm not sure what's happening. The hype for Black Ops 4 is so damn real. So yeah, just to recap, Black Ops 4 can learn about how to make each zombies map so different from the last one. The multiplayer maps, not even sure what else we talked about. And also, last point. Rest in peace to my man Ali. That famous Fortnite YouTuber is not being invited to the BO4 event. Sad boy hours. And I'll see you in the next one.